So as we all know by now, O Block A-Roy was killed day before yesterday in O Block after a fist fight. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on the situation. But before we do, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to do that. Alright, let's get into it. So, after watching the video, I made an executive decision, a moral choice, not to put the video on my channel. This comes on the heels of we losing Young Dolph to gun violence. We also losing Slim 400 to gun violence. And I saw the Slim 400 video too, and I made an executive moral decision at the same time with that one too, not to put it on my page, because I just looked at it out of respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't know them people. I don't got no direct ties to them people like that. But out of respect, I just put it like what it doing with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Would I want that video to be circulating over on YouTube? Just, you know, and I know people gonna do what they do. That's their channel. They can do what they want to do. But here on this channel, we gonna make decisions, you know, based on how I feel, because just, you know, I can do that. You know, as just like on other people's platforms, they can make decisions on how they feel, you know, and, you know, put what they want to put on their platform, whatever content they want. But here, you know, we're going to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you know, I'm here to as a business, I'm here to make money, I'm here for views, and I'm here to share factual content. But at the same time, though, you know, it ain't worth it for me, you know what I'm saying? Just the sheer brutality, graphic nature of the whole situation, and the sensitive nature of the situation. That's somebody's baby, man. I don't care what he did in life. I don't care what happened. That's somebody's child. You feel what I'm saying? O Block A-Roy is somebody's child. That's somebody's baby. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's son, etc. So we ain't gonna do that. Just like Slim 400, same thing. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Now to the fight. Man, listen, I'm older than them, so I come from a generation where we used to bump, we used to fight. You know what I'm saying? We used to get wrecking. You feel what I'm saying? And we were cool. Coming up, most of the people that I got in the fight with, we end up being friends after the fights. You know what I'm saying? Because they realized, hey man, Jit ain't no hoe. We can't just try Jit any kind of way. Jit going, Jit bumping. He ain't going like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be consequences and repercussions. And that built character. I ain't win them all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't win them all. But I won enough of them, and I fought in all of them. All of them I didn't give up. All of them I kept going. Busted eye, bust lip, black eye, fucked up hands. You know what I'm saying? Sprung fingers, sprung hands. When you punch people, sometimes you spring your own damn hand. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and made it through that, and it built character. But nowadays, you can't do that. Nowadays, these boys ain't going for that, and you just got to be on what they on, because other than that, it's the jungle. Big fish eat little fish. Man, it was a weird fight, because you know, it looked like the dude, you know what I'm saying, the fight was over. You know what I'm saying? You know. And I could tell when Roy was standing over him, you know what I'm saying, he was tired, but he was talking to him. That's how you get your little rest when you fight. A lot of times people don't know. When you fight people and you swinging, you getting tired. We people from the streets, we don't know how to breathe like a professional boxer, so you get tired. So A-Roy was standing over him, talking to him, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, he was catching his wind. And basically, dude gave himself up in a surrender position. So A-Roy like disarmed, thinking like, shit, it's over with. He done walked away from dude, but he didn't know Buddy had that pole in his jacket. And the whole time they fighting, you know what I'm saying, I looked at the video, I could tell that with the jacket he had on, it's a chance that Roy didn't know he had it on him, because he had the pole tucked inside the jacket. So when he gave himself, I think at some point, at the whole time, the dude knew, once the fight started, he knew if I could get my hands loose and get to this pole, this is what I'm gonna do. So he knew at some point he was gonna do that. I'm telling you, he knew. He knew even when they were scuffling, You know what I'm saying? At some point, I'm finna get to this pole, and I'm finna get the upper hand in this fight. So, yeah, he waited till A-Rod got let up off on him, because A-Rod was beating him. You know what I'm saying? Wait till he let up off on him, and then when he let up off on him, he reached inside his jacket, and it's all on video, bro. It's the video circulating on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He reached inside his jacket, and he got up off the ground. A-Rod had his back turned. When he turned around, he had that pole in his face, and he was kind of like backing away, and Buddy just, you know, gave it to him. Bah, 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 bah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It ran off, and then it was simultaneous. It was another fight going on with one of A-Rod partners, I'm assuming, and one of the guys' partners. And even in that fight, A-Rod partner was beating the other dude. You know what I'm saying? And then so it just happened real fast, and it looked like somebody from Parkway O-Block was filming from upstairs, and that's how they caught the video. And I think it was a girl, because there was reports that they beat the girl, they jumped on the girl. Actually, I saw that video too. The girl who actually uploaded the video and shared the video to the internet, she got beat by, I'm assuming, people in Parkway, because the same reason why I don't want to put that video on my page. They felt like it was disrespectful for somebody to show one of their loved ones in that position getting brutally murdered like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I agree with her getting beat, because we don't condone no violence on this channel. But at the same time, though, I understand why them people feel that way, and that is the same reason why I'm not gonna upload that video, because it's just out of respect. I would feel the same way if that was somebody that I cared about, watching them get brutally murdered like that. So we is not gonna post that on this channel, so I understand that. I want to address, will this guy get off on this case? I don't know, man. I think he might. I think this might be a manslaughter. It was a fight, which means he can argue that he didn't go there to kill nobody. It was a fist fight. It was actually an extra man that was on O-Block A-Rod side. He was walking back and forth between the two scuffles, and he was actually hitting. At least I seen him hit at least one of the other guys. So at some point it was 2-on-1 within those two fights. It was 3 guys on O-Block A-Rod side and 2 guys on the other side. So it was 2-on-1 at some point at them fights. So I'm thinking that's going to help the guy's argument with self-defense. Now, when he actually initially shot A-Rod was walking away from him, not posing a threat to him, and he, you know, got up off the ground and just approached A-Rod and then gave A-Rod, you know, the business on that end there. Much respect, not trying to be disrespectful, but he shot bro like that. And so I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but I wonder where they argue that he was no longer posing a threat to him when he shot him. Maybe we got to see how this play out. But it's just sad, man, because we lost King Von, one of our most beloved rappers, man. I'm a diehard King Von fan. I promise y'all, I love bruh music. I'm from the South. I ain't no gang. I don't really know about no gang politics like that. I'm just coming at it from a fan perspective, because that's how I met King Von, through his music, and that's the only way I can give my opinion on King Von is through his music. But when we talking about just King Von music, I wish King Von was still here, and I'm sad that he gone, and I'm definitely sad that he passed away the way he passed away. But A-Rod was from O-Block too, and you know, of course, you know, that's that same crew as Von, and just to see him pass away the same way in Parkway like that, man, it just bring back bad memories of how I saw Von taken out, and I don't really like, you know what I'm saying, I don't really like that happen like that. But hey, that's how God got it. But anyway, man, yeah. So I'm probably gonna go live, and you know what I'm saying. But I don't wanna. I'm gonna let the Chicago bloggers run lead on this one. Trenches News, King AK-47, Truth Teller. I'm gonna let them run point on this one, because that's more their area. They know more about what's going on, and I'm gonna just, you know, I'll just give my opinion on the whole situation and being respectable. But yeah, man, we lost O-Block A-Rod, man, to gun violence. It was a fist fight, and of course, at some point, You know, after the fight was over, the guy actually pulled a gun and shot Roy after Roy had beat him up in a fair fight. Looked like, I mean, pretty much was a fair fight from what I saw, and it's a good fight, working fight. He was him and his partner. They was doing their thing, bro. Them boys, they got a nice little. He had a nice Waller game on him, and but dude just took it upon himself to Chicago, man. We all know how Chicago roll. You know what I'm saying? Them boys on a whole nother level, man. And damn, man. Yeah, so he killed Roy. But rest in heaven, Roy. Rest in heaven, King Von. You know, man, we lost another young black brother to senseless gun violence. Damn, I hate that shit. But yeah, so if y'all really want to get the real particulars on the case, like I say, Truth Teller probably be running lead on this one. Trenches News, AK-47, Seti Nash. Go subscribe to all their channels. If SNTV was still pumping right now, he'll have some good content on that too. But they're the ones that I want y'all to go check out for that type of content. And yeah, so like, share, subscribe, share.